smell coffee. What time did you get here?
I have no idea. It was still dark.
How dark? Would you pull an all-nighter?
Well, sleep is not my best friend these days.
Mine neither. There's no reason to inquire as to what's stealing your beauty of sleep.
Dad, I made up my mind. I'm going to jail.
Prison. You gotta have more faith in Livia. She's a hell of an attorney. She's gonna get these charges dropped. And even if this thing should go to trial, which is highly unlikely, she'll get you off on reasonable doubt. Either way, you're not gonna do any time behind bars.
Dad, I don't want to take any chances with any judge or jury. I want him to throw my butt in jail now before my case goes to trial.
What, you wanna plead guilty?
I want to get the drop on JR.
Well, that'll work. What's your scenario? You think that as soon as your brother sees you in a cell, his head's going to explode with guilt and he's going to start to confess?
Are you kidding me? He'll probably do the Adam dance right in front of my cell and swallow the key.
Oh, thank God. I thought we were talking about medication here. I'm not following the logic of the jailhouse plot.
Just look, Derek busts me. He puts me in a cell with Seth Phelps, and then I get that rat bag to admit that he sold the drugs to JR to use on Babe.
I was right. We are talking about medication. That's the craziest thing I've ever heard
No,
of.
Dad, it's not crazy.
Yes, it is. It's crazy.
I talked to Livia last night. She said if I can prove that Seth lied when he narked on me, all the evidence that the cops got with the search warrant gets tossed, and my case just disappears.
As your attorney, does she know you're intent on playing cell block patty cake with a drug dealer?
Not yet.
No, because as your attorney, she would tell you we're talking about medication here, okay? This guy knows you. You are the last person in the world this cockroach is going to want to confide in.
No, I got that covered. I go in wearing a wire.
This is your life, James. It's not a movie.
Dad, just hear me out. I go in wearing a wire, and Seth comes clean, and then I'm in the clear. And all you have to do is set it up with Derek.
No, I'm not going to talk to Derek or anybody else.
No, but Dad, just...
No. Oh, damn it. Look, Jamie, I understand, you want justice, but this thing, it's right up there with carving a gun out of a bar of soap. It's just not going to happen. Not on my watch.
Think if I eat a balanced breakfast like a good boy, I'll, calm down and behave myself.
Nobody ever said anything about balanced. Welcome to the sub-basement of the food pyramid. This is my own invention. Sugar-frosted cereal, crumbled chocolate bars. You want plain or almond?
So I score a sugar rush, and then what?
You pass out cold. When you come to, you will have forgotten about this crazy scheme.
It's not crazy.
Yes, it is. And it's not an option. You're just, you're exhausted. You're not thinking straight.
No, for the first time since this whole thing with Babe and JR exploded, I am thinking straight.
All right, well then consider this. Going to prison is no way for you to settle the score with your brother.
I'm not trying to settle some score with JR. Or get Babe away from him because I got some case
But Jamie,
for her. Would you just listen just for a second? I spent all of last night thinking about everything that's gone down, and what keeps pulling me back is that moment at the club where Babe collapsed and stopped breathing. She was just laying there on the ground at my feet, dying. Because of JR and the drugs that he gave her. The only reason she made it because I was there to help her. I can't turn my back now. I can't give JR a free pass to go after Babe again. So do you see where I am, Dad? I can't let Babe die. And I can't let my brother end up a murderer. I have to help them both.
So where does that leave us?
Well, I stick with the plan. I go to Derek with or without your okay.
Yeah, well, there's another thing. I can't exactly see Chief by the book being thrilled about wiring you for sound, tossing you in the clink.
Well, then I'll skip bail, and he'll have to throw me back in.
You're really serious?
Deal with it, Dad. I'm doing this for Babe and my brother.